anything? Look, the guy just said we couldn't come in here. Come on, let's go.
No, not yet.
Look, nothing's gonna happen in here till tomorrow.
I know. That's why I had to face this room a day early. I guess you could call it a dress rehearsal. And tomorrow I'll be ready to face the judge and the jury and the verdict.
Honey, I can tell you right now what the verdict's gonna be.
No, Wade. Don't tell me what I want to hear. The people who sit in these 12 chairs will decide whether I'm innocent or guilty of killing my mother.
Ginny? Blaze? You in here? Come on out. It's Clint. Dawson lied to me. Damn it. Jenny's glasses. Dawson wasn't lying. She has been here. Most likely with Blaze. Wearing a hell of a deal and that flesh peddler taken. Hold it!
No, don't!
Hold it! Raise your hands or I'll shoot.
No, don't.
This time, here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't.
I can blow Donald Lamar out of the water right now. Why don't you want me to testify?
Because, Melinda, we have to go slow. Judge Weber has specific ideas about what's admissible as evidence and what isn't.
I'm convinced that she's in Lamar's hip pocket.
Well, all we know for sure is that if we put Melinda on the stand too soon and the judge says no, we're going to have a problem.
Mary Lynn's defense will be heard before it even starts.
And when you do get on that stand and you accuse Donald Lamar, you're going to be pointing directly to the mob that owns him.
You don't want me to be blown away, therefore you want me to be a surprise witness.
We're just trying to protect you, that's all.
I can take care of myself, Rob.
Maybe you can, Melinda, but I still decide when you go on the stand.
And it's up to me to make sure that you stay alive to do that. We're going to start by getting you out of town. Now, didn't you say something about being invited to speak at some mental health facility in Arizona?
I have a standing offer from a Dr. Pringle in Flagstaff. He knows my history, and he thinks I would be an inspiration to his outpatients.
Call Dr. Pringle. Tell him you'd be honored to accept his invitation.
And while you're doing that, I will get you a reservation on the next flight to Arizona.
Look around, Wade. Just being in this room with the judge's bench and the witness stand, it's obvious what I'm up against.
It's nothing but a big empty room.
No, it's a court of law. And the law is something else that the mighty use against the weak.
Well, you're certainly not weak. You got the whole town behind you.
I know. I've got my friends, and I love them for it. But Donald Lamar has power and prestige. This room, it's his domain.
What, because his name's famous?
He's a special prosecutor, Wade, assigned by the governor himself. He was also a judge, which means that his friends go all the way to the Supreme Court.
Big deal.
He is a big deal. And when it comes down to my word against the great Donald Lamar's, guess who's going to win?
Let me tell you something about the great Donald Lamar. He's a liar, he's a murderer, and he's a rapist, and we're going to prove it right here.
How, Wade? Just tell me how. I managed to get Griffin's confession on tape. I managed to get him to reveal that Donald was a liar and a rapist. But the judge says that I can't use it, can I?
Okay, the judge made her ruling. That doesn't mean we can't get that tape admitted as evidence.
John has thought of everything there is.
Maybe he hasn't.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. You just keep believing. I'll take care of the rest.
Don't touch me. I'm no use to you. You won't get a good price for me. I'll die before you can sell me.
Sell you? Ma'am, you got me all wrong. I don't mean you any harm at all.
That's what they said, too.
They? You wouldn't be talking about a couple fellows named Deal and Laredo, would you?
As if you didn't know. They came into town and they followed me home from the library. Before I could get to my door, they grabbed me.
Ma'am, look. I can tell you've had a tough time of it here, but I swear to you, I give you my word, I'm not with those fellas. They're not friends of mine. I don't work with them. Matter of fact, I'm trying to track them down and take them back to Buchanan City to stand trial.
Are you a sheriff or something?
No, I'm a concerned citizen, and I'd like to help you if you'd let me.
Bless you, sir. I've been so deprived of food, water, and simple human kindness.
Come on, just take it easy. Take it easy. Sit down. My name's Clint Buchanan. Would you like to tell me your name?
Kathleen Brady.
Kathleen Brady. Well, I'm mighty pleased to meet you, Kathleen Brady. From what little you said, I take it that you're a librarian in some town, maybe not too far away?
Spring Place.
Spring Place. It's about 10 miles from here.
Nothing like that ever happened there before.
You say that Deal and Laredo are the ones who abducted you. Can you tell me anything more about the fellow that they took you to?
He had these outrageous clothes and his hideous grin.
Does the name Smart mean anything to you?
Phineas T. Smart. When he put us in the wagon, he said we'd fetch a handsome price. Thank God I was able to escape.
Put us in the wagon? You saying there were other women in the wagon? Eh?
Several. Like cattle to market, Mr. Smart was fond of saying.
Kathleen, listen, do you by any chance remember any of the names of the other women that were in that wagon? Say, a Jenny Fletcher? A Blaze Buchanan?
There was no one called Blaze, but of course I remember Jenny.
You sure? Kathleen, was she all right the last time you saw her before you escaped?
That depends on what you mean by all right. Her spirit was as strong as ever, but she...
But what?
Deal and Mr. Smart tied her down in the wagon just to keep her quiet. Poor thing, there's no way she'll ever get away from them now.
Okay, time to stop thinking about the trial. You should be thinking about your future, things ahead.
Okay, I'm thinking.
All right? Think about this. The next time that you're in front of a judge, it's not going to be for a trial. It's going to be for a wedding.
It's a lovely fantasy, but it won't come true.
You're right. Not unless we practice. Come on, let's go.
Wait!
Come up here.
No!
Right here. Your Honor, I, Wade Coleman, take Mary Lynn Dennison to be my wife, and I promise to honor, love, and cherish her till death do us part.
This is silly.
Come on. Every wedding has a rehearsal. It's your turn. Let's go. I I, Mary Lynn.
All right, all right. I, Mary Lynn Dennison, take Wade Coleman to be my lawfully wedded husband. I promise to love, honor, and cherish him till death do us part.
Do you mean it?
You practically dragged the words out of me, and you asked me if I mean it. Yes, I mean it.
Then the judge pronounces us man and wife.
And then he says, you may kiss the bride. Wait, I'm so scared.
Every bride's scared.
No, I really want everything to turn out like you say, but
It's gonna.
what if it doesn't?
It will. I promise.
What about Donald Lamar? And all the people he can buy and sell?
Look, we've had enough of this room. Come on, let's go to John's. You'll be safe there.
Wade, I'm perfectly safe in my own home.
Hey, you were the one that was just telling me how dangerous Donald Lamar is. Come on, John has a 24-hour police guard watching his place while you're gonna be there. It's good enough for me. Come on.
Well,
You just made Dr. Pringle's day.
The invitation still stands?
Yes, they can't wait for me to come up there. They're going to give me a whole day where I'm going to talk to the patients and the staff.
well, terrific. Rob, did you get your job done?
No problem. Melinda's got a seat on the next flight to Arizona.
Boy, you too just really got to be proud of yourself, huh? You got it all figured out. You're just going to ship me away and leave me sit there until I'm ready to testify?
You are not going to be any good for anybody, especially Mary Lynn, if you don't keep yourself safe.
I agree with them, Auntie.
You too, Cassie?
Yes.
Tell your aunt that we're just trying to save her neck.
Oh, no, they're trying to get rid of me so I don't spoil their plans for the trial.
Yeah, the quickest way to spoil our plans is for you to wind up dead.
We insisted that she accept the invitation to the mental health clinic in Arizona.
That's a good idea. I am all for keeping you under wraps until you're ready to testify.
3 against 1. What choice do I have?
None. Let's start packing.
Well, sweetheart, now that that's taken care of, what do you say we go to my place, make sure Mary Lynn's settled in all right?
Cassie, if you've got a minute, I'd like to talk to you about the trial.
Well, Rob, right now...
Sweetheart, go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Your choice.
Mary Lynn really needs me right now, so I'll talk to you later, okay?
Kathleen, do you have any idea where Mr. Smart was headed with his wagon?
His final destination?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. He did say we had to keep moving so we'd catch a noon train to Nogales.
Mexico. Well, I gotta stop that train before it gets there. Do you have any idea what depot they were headed for?
The closest one's in Rounder's Gap. It's about a day's ride from Spring Place.
Huh. Okay. They got a head start, but that wagon's gonna be slow going, so if I ride all night, I'll be able to catch up with them before they board that train.
You're not going to make me ride with you, are you?
No, don't
If I
worry.
see those...
Don't worry. I told you that I was gonna take you home, and that's just exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's get started.
So, you got your box.
Oh, I thought we were going to have to physically drag her onto the plane, kicking and screaming.
The important thing is that she's on her way to Arizona. We don't have to worry about her being an easy target.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't have to worry about anymore.
Well,
Yeah, well, thanks for giving me a lift back here. I just have to get some notes that I left with Melinda, and then I'll take a taxi over to the courthouse.
oh, I can drop you there, too. That is, if you don't mind being in the car with me a little while longer.
Why should I mind?
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the way you hugged your car door all the way back from the airport.
Is it my fault you drive one of those little teeny sports cars I didn't have any room to stretch out?
Oh, I see. It's my car's fault. Funny, I thought it had something to do with you wanting to keep your distance, like you've been doing for the past couple of weeks now.
Rob, I told you I have been working with John on this case, which starts soon, so I have to get over there.
You've got time. Long enough to admit to me that you've been avoiding me on
Rob,
purpose.
really, I never could lie to you, so I am not going to start now. Yes, I have been avoiding you because since you have come back into town, there has been nothing but tension between me and John. And I thought the only way to solve it was to just steer clear of you. There, are you satisfied?
Well, it's better than being lied to. Now, if I could just get you to stop lying to yourself, everything would be fine.
Oh, please, I don't have time for the world according to Rob.
Listen, if you want to tell the truth, tell all of it. I am not the cause of tension between you and John. That's a conflict that's going on in your head somewhere.
This is amazing. When did you have time to become a psychologist? Was it before or after you opened your nightclub?
All right, I don't know everything about everybody, but I do know you. You've tied yourself down to John, and it's a mistake, and you can't face it.
I will not hear you say that again. I am in love with John. Do you hear me, Rob? I love him, and I am committed to making this relationship work. Don't shake your head at me. You and I are divorced, remember? So you have no right to analyze my relationship with John, and you sure as hell don't have any right to put it down.
Sorry. I won't say another word.
I have to get over to the courthouse. I suggest you leave here now.
Probably right. Maybe I should take your advice a step further and leave Lambview altogether.
Leave town?
Yeah, I've got a lot of business decisions that have to be made, and I've been neglecting them overseas. And now that I've got nothing to hold me here in Lambview, I should seriously consider going back to Europe.
John, keep them away.
They're just doing their job, Wade. That's all. Barbara, give us a break, will you, please?
No special favors, Tom. Let us talk to your daughter.
Mary Lynn, how do you feel about shooting your mother?
Wait, you'll make things worse. Knock it off. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I have a comment for you later on today. Until then,
Look, Dad, I know you're in the same business, but when they turn those questions
I know, honey, I know. You're going to be
you...
safe here, though. Everything's going to be fine, huh?
Mary Lynn, listen, I'm going to get ready. You stay here with your dad and Wade, okay?
Okay.
I know you're scared. We're going to win this.
Honey, John's absolutely right. We're going to win. Everything's going to be just fine, all right?
It's okay, Dad. I know you're as scared as I am.
We all are, honey. It's just like being in the dressing room before a big fight, just pace.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Wade, yes. But as soon as this fight is over, we're going to have the damnedest celebration you ever attended.
You bet. Oh, I forgot something I have to ask John. Excuse me. Be right back.
Oh, honey bunch.
Oh, Renee.
Oh, you look just lovely, like a beautiful tower of strength.
Yeah, well, this tower's a little shaky this morning.
Well, don't worry about that. You know what? No matter what happens, I'm going to be here to catch you. And if the going gets rough or you get tired of leaning on these handsome men here, you just call on your friend Renee, you hear?
Okay, I will. Thanks, Renee.
How can she do that?
She just did. Judge Weber flat out refuses to reconsider the tape as evidence. And not only that, she also refuses to discuss the other issues I think need to be addressed before the start of this
What the
trial.
hell's going on? Is she in Lamar's pocket, too?
No, I don't think so. Listen, I deliberately kept this from Mary Lynn. Judge Weber has a reputation around City Hall. They call her the Iron Butterfly.
Oh, my God. Oh, cactus. This sure ain't the desert. Where in blue places am I?
Dr. Aerosmith, you're wanted in ward number 9. Dr. Aerosmith, ward number 9.
Oh, what kind of a place is this? Oh, Lordy, if I'm dreaming, I wish to Pete I'd just wake up. Oh, ma'am.
Are you one of the troupe? Troupe? I mean, the actors performing for the artists and the patients today. I mean, Well, I just read so much about it, I just had to pay a visit.
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm not part of any show. You see, I just run my saloon.
Saloon?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I was wondering, could you tell me where I might be?
The Pringle Institute, of course.
Pringle. Is that anywhere near Buchanan City?
I've never heard of Buchanan City. We're on the outskirts of Flagstaff.
Flagstaff.
Excuse me, I really don't want to be late for the show.
Oh, well, ma'am, just one more thing. You see those shiny white tubes up there? What are they?
Well, fluorescent lights, of course. I'm sorry. I really must go.
Fluorescent lights. Flagstaff and Pringle Institute. Oh, Lord. They say the desert can sometimes make you crazy. Maybe... I believe maybe it just is.
Nurse Harris, report to Ward 7, please. Nurse Harris, Ward 7.
Now, whoever you are, you just step out of that box and show yourself.
It's a television. It's a television. It's a movie. See? See?
Television? A movie?
You're a new one, aren't you? My name's Ray. I've seen that look before. Yeah. You can't believe you're really in a place like this, huh? Well, honey, you are. We all are.
Oh, my gosh, saints and sinners, what's next? Ray, I was just wandering through the desert. My head was about to split, and then I wake up in this place with talking boxes and Indians coming at me and people dressed funny. How the heck did I get in here?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I was making paper airplanes at my desk at the stock exchange. Next thing I know, I was sitting here watching this TV. They told me later that I was making the planes out of stocks and bonds, but only because they flew better than cardboard.
Oh, now, see, mister, I don't understand a word that... Is that somebody's idea of a joke?
Ah, calendars. I got no use for them. Years, months, weeks, days, all the same to me.
Well, it isn't to me. And looky here, how do they get these pictures to be so lifelike? And where do they get off saying that it's April 1988? I gotta get out of this place right now.
Hey, wait, where you going?
Well, Ray, I think this is some kind of fun house, but I'm not having much fun. I'm leaving. Help me, please. I've got to find my way back home.
So do I. And when my ship comes in, they'll find out they made a mistake. I'd be glad to drop you off on my way home.
Oh, great! When is your ship coming in?
Light year 2.
Light year. Oh, I don't know about that either, but where is this ship of yours coming from?
It was coming from home. Planet Mars.
You can't leave town.
Why can't I?
Because there's stars. You just opened it a couple months ago. You can't just desert it.
I hired a great manager to take care of it.
Well, there's the trial. Rob, John is not just defending Mary Lynn. He is out to prove that Donald Lamar is the man behind your father's murder.
And I will root for John all the way, long distance.
Wouldn't you like to see it in person? Really see Donald Lamar get his...
Cassie, I have done everything I can to catch my father's killers. And I am content to let John take the final step. And as you have said to me many times, I have to get on with the rest of my life.
Rob, I never meant that...
In fact, I don't know why I'm wasting my time here. Seems to me that there should be a plane this afternoon to Europe.
No, there can't be. What I mean is you can't just leave like this. It's not right.
Right for whom?
For you. Who else?
Cass. You asking me to stay?
No. No, I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm suggesting that you not act so impulsively.
You and I, we've always been the impulsive type. Say the word, Cass, and I'll stay.
Hello, Wade. Mary Lynn. I hope you know how sorry I am for all you've been through. After what happened, I hated having to arrest you, and now this trial.
It's okay, Rafe. You were just doing your job.
Well, thanks for understanding. I'm not sure I would in your position.
I wouldn't.
Wade, come on.
No. Rafe and Herb Callison keep saying they're sorry, but they haven't done a damn thing to get you out of this trial, have they?
Wade, Captain Garrettson was just following orders, but I can assure you nobody wanted this trial.
What the hell is going on here? Why did you talk the judge into keeping Mary Lynn's tape from being admitted as evidence?
Wait,
All right, I want to talk to you. Come over here. Right now. Listen to me. First off, you are not helping Mary Lynn by throwing your weight around. Second, I did not tell Judge Weber anything. She chose to disallow the tape for her own reasons. You cause a scene, and the judge is going to throw you out of here before this trial ever begins. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have the people's business to tend to.
The people's business.
You love Lee Sanders. Why are you out to get her daughter?
Does it come down to Mary Lynn's neck or yours?
Damn it, I said no comment.
You haven't changed a bit, have you? You still love to see me squirm.
I asked you a simple question. Do you want me to stay in town or don't you?
Rob, there is nothing simple as far as we're concerned. Now, before you came back in town, my life was wonderful. Everything with John was great. Then bam, you're back in town, and I'm daydreaming about you. I'm daydreaming about things that I should not even be daydreaming about. And it is all your fault. Please, why are you doing this to me?
The answer seems obvious.
No, stop it. Stop looking at me like the way you're looking at me. I am in love with John. I live with him, and nothing is going to change that.
You don't have to convince me. Like I said, I'm gonna go pack, get to the airport. If I catch the New York shuttle, I can be on my way to Europe by tonight.
Rob, wait. Have a nice trip.
Thanks. Good luck with the trial and with John. But when you get tired of being shut out of his life, you do me a favor. Don't call me.
Morning, Herb.
Quite an entrance.
Yeah, well, I never liked this circus atmosphere when I was sitting at this table. When I'm just a witness. I like it even less.
Just a witness.
Listen, no matter what the papers say, I don't want to get Mary Lynn's blood. So, for her sake, I hope that you expedite this as quickly as possible.
For her sake, yes, of course. But as you should know, having sat at that table, I will take as much time as I need.
Of course. I'll leave you to your work.
Oh, I hope that you feel as brave as you look.
Well, it's all for show, Wanda.
Don't you believe it, Wanda? She's ready, prepared to face up to anything, aren't you, sweetie?
Of course you are, and you're not alone. You have Wade and your dad, and you know that I'm on your side.
Thank you.
And just to prove it, Gilbert read you some of those fudge cookies, and he said you'll have them for celebration when they let you off on all the charges.
Well, tell Gilbert thank you. I have so many people behind me. And how can I lose?
Excuse me, darling. You got a sec?
Look, Renee, if you're going to give me a hard time, save your breath.
Oh, no, honey. I'm here to give you fair warning, which is more than you gave Lee. When they send me up to that stand, I'm going to tell that jury just what kind of man you really are. You're the one who's really responsible for Lee's death.
Poor Renee, you really don't know how the world works, do you? Who do you think the jury is going to listen to? A special prosecutor or an ex-madam?
So the starship blasted off back from Mars, and they left me here. You see, my mission is to observe and to remember until we invade and take over.
Uh-huh. Ray. This place, it isn't just any old hospital now, is it?
No. No, it's a very special institute. They only keep the most interesting cases here. And you know, I think Dr. Pringle's going to be very taken with you.
Well, thanks. But I think I'll be going now. So long, Ray. Excuse me, everyone. Visiting hours are over. I'm afraid you'll have to leave. Excuse me, where are you going? Oh, I was just visiting Ray. I'll be going right now. No, I don't recognize you, but you are certainly one of ours. I'm sorry, you can't leave. Oh, no, but I'm not. I mean, I'm not one of yours. I'm not a patient. See, I'm just lost. Lost? Yes, ma'am. I come from Buchanan City. Ask anybody. They all know me. I'm Blaze Buchanan, Buck's wife. Oh, look, honey, come here. I've never been in a place like this before. I mean, with all these strange contraptions, you know, people dressing funny, and that calendar over there. I mean, why does it say 1988 when we both know that it is 100 years before? You are a transferee, aren't you, dear? I don't know what you call it. I just know that I woke up on that shiny floor and I found myself here. Well, of course you did. Now, look, why don't you just sit down and I'll go find your file. If you're on any kind of medication, I'll make sure that you get your pills. I don't need any medication. Honey, what I need is a one-way ticket home. Well, that's what we all need. Now, come on, you just sit tight. Come on. Now, I'll be right back.
Got a full hour. I'll just wait for him right here. Jenny.
She's today's woman, busy, confident, in control of her life.
judge is about ready to enter. It's time to take your seat.
Well, sweetheart, we're all right here with you all the way. Okay?
Okay, Dad.
Good luck, honey.
Thank you.
We're gonna win this, no matter what it takes. We're gonna win it.
Sorry, Mary Lynn.
All rise. Oh yay. Court of Common Pleas for the city of Llanview, Lantano County is now hearing evidence and testimony in the matter of Commonwealth versus Mary Lynn Dennison. The Honorable Judge Claire Weber presiding.
Be seated. Bailiff will call the jury. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have been chosen for your impartiality. The case you're about to hear is of a highly sensitive, serious nature. I ask that you give it your full attention and consideration. In the interest of justice, nothing else will do. Mr. Callison, if you're ready.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to observe and ultimately decide is more than a case on the docket. It is a family drama of tragic and unfortunately sensational proportions. The prosecution takes no pleasure in laying out this drama, but the laws and values of the Commonwealth demand that we face the truth and judge it accordingly. Now, you will be exposed to passion, betrayal, rage, and violent death. It will shock and alarm you, of that I am certain, but I trust that you will concentrate on the facts and leave the sensationalism to the tabloids. And once you do know the facts, I have no doubt that you will reach the inevitable conclusion that Mary Lynn Dennison is guilty of the murder of her mother, Lee Halpern Sanders.
Well, I can't tell you how pleased we are to have you at the Institute, Miss Kramer. The staff has been abuzz ever since they heard you were coming.
Well, I really didn't have much of a choice. What I mean is that, how could I refuse your very kind offer? Now, when will I get to talk to the outpatients?
You ready to plunge right in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the spirit. Well, first we'll...
Dr. Pringle, Ward 5, stat.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm afraid I'll have to attend to that. In the meantime, if you would just make yourself at home in the lounge or stroll through the grounds, whatever you please, and I'll catch up with you as soon as I'm free.
Okay, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good.
You won't make it stop. You gotta help me. Man, you gotta help me.
It's all right.
please.
I've got her. Just come back into the lounge.
They won't listen to me. They want to keep me in this place, and I don't belong here.
Let go of the visitor and come with me.
Please, ma'am. Please, don't let her take me away. Well, I just want to go home.
I understand how you feel.
You do? You mean you're not one of them?
Well, when I first came to a place like this, the first thing I wanted to do was get out.
Yes, yes.
Look, I'm Melinda Kramer. Did Dr. Pringle tell you about me?
Yes, of course, Miss Kramer.
Could I just have a couple of minutes to talk with her? I'll take full responsibility, really.
Very well.
There, now she's gone. Now, come on, let's go in the lounge here.
Oh, no, not in there, please. Just tell me how I can get home.
Well, yeah, we'll do that, but let's just go make ourselves comfortable first. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Here. I know, it's very scary. I mean, there's a lot of unfamiliar faces.
Yes, yours is different, too.
Well, Not really. I'm just like everybody else. It's just that I've managed to tame my demons and I got out.
They let you out? Oh, just tell me how.
Well, just wait a minute. Let's first just talk a little bit here. My name is Melinda Kramer, and yours?
Blaze. Blaze Buchanan.
Ginny,
I'm Geraldine.
where'd you get that dress, ma'am?
It was given to me by a fancy man in this very station. He even threw in a gold piece in exchange for the dress I was wearing.
Does this fancy man have a name?
Called himself Smart. Don't they all? Said he wanted my dress for one of his women. I reckon she needed a touch of class.
This smart fella had more than one woman with him?
Honey, he had him a gaggle. But why talk about them? They're gone, and Geraldine is here.
Gone. You said gone?
That's right. Took the train to Nogales. Must have been, half hour ago.
No, that's impossible. That train isn't due in here until noon.
Mister, where do you come from? Trains around here are never on time. Like most men I know, they come and go when they please.
Damn. Well, all right, if that noon train is already pulled out, when's the next one due in? Within a few hours, one way or the other, of course.
Oh, honey, there's not another train due in here for days.